Are you comfortable? Okay, let's start. Time. We experience the world through our senses and how our brain interprets every detail around us. It's wonderful because we do it every single day without even realizing it. That's why today I want to take you on a coffee journey, awakening your five senses. We all start as a coffee lover, up to the moment of becoming a coffee pro. And every coffee lover starts with a sense of listening. We hear about origins or a processing method that awakes our curiosity. Maybe someone mentions that Colombian coffee is known for its complexity, or that Mexican coffee has rich chocolate notes. These details make us want to taste. So, today, you will experience a blend that brings together the best of two origins. 50% comes from Colombia, from Finca El Diviso in Huila. The varietal is obligón in a natural process with thermoshock, a complex process that enhances complex flavors, fruity acidity, and cherry-like sweetness. And the other 50% comes from Mexico, my home country, from Finca La Esperanza in Veracruz. It's a geisha variety, washed and carbonic macerated, resulting in a silky texture and lingering comforting aftertaste with hints of caramel and tropical fruits. Together, they create a new sensory experience that is still enhancing your senses, pouring a rich, juicy, and fruity acidity coming from Colombian coffee and a silky texture and comfortable sweetness brought by Mexican beans. I will start preparing your coffees. To highlight each bean's unique qualities, I roasted them separately in Mexico City, in a lean coffee roaster looking for transparency of flavors. Following the same roasting curve, but adjusting development times to achieve different solubility levels, to make a post-blend that maintains layers of flavors. Now, coffee, it's also about what we see. That moment when we put our eyes on a new dripper that calls our attention, making us want to experiment with new recipes. In this moment, we are coffee nerds. For this brew, I'm using the sweetened dripper, which have the shape of a V60 bulb with the walls, allowing for a more constant flow without clogging. This pairs perfectly with Sibaris filters, which offers a faster filtration flow, enhancing clarity and silky texture. Together, they create a brewing method with shorter contact time but high extraction efficiency, resulting in harmony between acidity and sweetness. And speaking of extraction, different compounds dissolve at different times depending on temperature. That's why my brewing technique consists of three pours, each 80 grams of water, spaced by 1 minute and 10 seconds apart. The first pour at 93 degrees Celsius helps extract heavier compounds, bringing out silky texture and the cherry-like sweetness. And the next two at 89 degrees allow delicate notes of peach and citric acidity like pineapple to shine, finishing the extraction at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. For this recipe, I'm using 14.5 grams of medium ground coffee for 240 grams of water. With this ratio, I have the perfect concentration of coffee that enhances the fruity profile in the cup. To extract this blend, I created my water recipe using Apax Lab for a total hardness of 60 ppm, rich in potassium and magnesium to maximize solubility and highlight complexity. At this point, we fully embrace our geeky side. But let's not forget two of the most crucial senses for a coffee professional: smell and taste. Regarding smell, let's talk about the aroma, which you will assess from a tool that takes your sensory experience to a whole other level. Thanks to its design, the cyclone carafe allows the evaporation of coffee compounds. So please, I ask you, swirl the carafe 5 times and then you will ready to pick the aroma. After that, I will serve your cups. So please follow me. In the aroma, you will find a strawberry, cherry, dark chocolate, and hints of roses. Then, as you take your first sip in flavor when the coffee is hot and warm, you will find cherry, strawberry, dark chocolate, all this coming from Colombian coffee. But when the coffee cools down, you will get tropical fruits coming from Mexican coffee, like pineapple, peach, and mango. The aftertaste is going to be long and sweet. When the coffee is hot and warm, it's going to be like cranberry juice. And as the coffee cools down, also you will get blueberries. The acidity is going to be medium plus in all three stages. But when the coffee is hot and warm, it's going to be citric like pineapple. And as the coffee cools down, it's going to be malic like Fuji apple. The sweetness, it's my favorite part of this blend because it's the combination of both coffees. When the coffee is hot and warm, you will get cherry caramel and blueberry jam. And as the coffee cools down, also you will get a strawberry, like a fresh strawberry, and cranberry juice. The mouthfeel, it's going to be medium weight in all three stages. When the coffee is hot and warm, it's going to be smooth. And as the coffee cools down, it's going to be syrupy and silky. Please remember, if you're ready, stir the carafe 5 times and enjoy. Are you ready? This one is for you. I hope you enjoy it. This one is for you. Please enjoy. And this one is for you. Thank you for waiting. I'll be back. Ready? May I serve you? Thank you. May I serve you? Thank you. Ready? Thank you. A special coffee deserves a special cup. Let's involve the sense of touch. I chose to use the handmade glass cups from my Costa Brew house. Their design allows you to capture the coffee flavors and enhance tactile and aftertaste of the blend. Also, when you hold the cup, you can feel the shape of the glass and warmth of the coffee, preparing your mind for the experience in every sip. Please continue your evaluation drinking directly from these cups after I finish my presentation. And before we say goodbye, I'd like to take a moment to be present in this part of your coffee journey and invite you to enjoy this cup as if you were still just a coffee lover, with the knowledge of a coffee nerd and the connection of sharing it like a coffee pro. Not many people know this, but there is a sixth sense we all engage in throughout the coffee production chain: intuition. My name is Ale, and this sense of intuition with the coffee as my passion is what has driven me to keep experimenting, blending, roasting, and refining recipes, all with the hope of enhance every sensory experience that we live every day. So please enjoy this cup, embrace the moment, and have a wonderful day. Time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was competitor number 20 representing Mexico!